Okay, so think about UCSB's campus, right? All those different buildings, labs, offices, they all need to connect.
Yeah,
Well, IT architecture is kind of the same idea, but for our digital world, things are getting so complex, so interconnected.
exactly. And that's really why the architecture group is here.
Right. So today, we just want to give you a quick look into what we actually do.
Yeah, maybe demystify it a bit. People hear architect and think buildings, maybe blueprints.
Yeah.
But it's just as vital for IT systems, especially with how everything links together now. We need stability, you know,
Uh-huh.
long-term thinking.
Okay, so beyond the name, what's the real value? What problem are you solving day to day?
Good question. We're essentially the bridge between, say, a big idea for a new tech service and actually making it work reliably.
Like a new student portal or something.
Exactly like that. We help figure out the structure, make sure it fits with everything else we already have. It's about clarity,
Yeah.
really, and making sure today's cool new thing doesn't become tomorrow's big headache. It needs to support the university mission sustainably.
That makes sense. So not just quick fixes. You mentioned best practices a lot. Why is that so critical?
Well, imagine if every department built, I don't know, a similar tool but in totally different ways. It'd be chaos.
Yeah, probably inefficient.
Totally.
Yeah.
So advocating for proven ways of doing things like standard security approaches helps teams avoid common mistakes. It cuts down on future fixes, that technical debt stuff.
Right, building smarter from the start. But UCSB is all about innovation too. How do
Yeah.
you balance sticking to best practices with, staying current?
That's key. It's not about chasing every shiny new object. It's about spotting technologies that genuinely offer a big advantage.
Okay.
Like maybe exploring how cloud-native designs could really boost research computing power and flexibility.
Mm.
But we do it strategically, fitting it into a solid structure.
Innovation with a plan, basically.
Okay, another point, consistency. Sounds maybe a bit boring, but why does it matter so much? Think of it like systems needing a common language. If naming, or how systems connect, is all over the place,
It gets messy.
super messy,
Yeah.
and costly to maintain or integrate later, consistency helps everything talk to each other smoothly now and down the road.
Got it. It enables everything else. So looking ahead, how far out are you thinking?
Our job is really to think ahead. We're
Yeah.
trying to anticipate needs, maybe 3, 5 years out, what growth is coming, what tech changes, what risks.
Planning for the future campus, digitally speaking?
Pretty much. Designing systems that can adapt and grow.
Okay, last thing. You say you're guides, not enforcers. What does that feel like in practice?
It means we're collaborators. We don't just hand down rules.
Right.
We listen to what teams need, offer our expertise, and help them find good architectural paths, making it clearer, not harder, to succeed.
Hello, everyone. Today I'm delighted to introduce Alex Mook, who for nearly a quarter of a century has been the cornerstone of our technological foundation. He established himself early on as a technical expert, a go-to mind for designing and deploying the kind of robust, secure infrastructure that is absolutely critical in today's world. But Alex's contributions go far beyond just design and deployment. What truly sets him apart is the passion he demonstrates every single day to keep all our systems online and performing at the absolute highest quality. This isn't just a job for Alex. This is a commitment to excellence that benefits every single one of us. So thank you again, Alex. It's always great to work with you.
The data services team greatly values the contributions of the campus IT architects to our work. For example, James Kinneavy has played a key role in supporting our implementation of Snowflake as a campus data platform. His deep understanding of our technical environment and software engineering practices has been instrumental in shaping the platform's overall design. I truly appreciate the collaboration, and I'm grateful for the support that James and the other architects continue to provide to our team.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to say a few words of acknowledgement and an appreciation to Yehia and to the enterprise architecture team. Now, I had the privilege to oversee the team prior to their move to the CITS unit, and I still work very closely with some of the members through FMM. My connection with the team goes all the way back to mid-1990s, and specifically with James and Bruce. And so I know they have probably close to 2 centuries of experience at UCSB. And along with that, of course, is technical knowledge and a deep commitment to the UCSB mission. Now, with Yehia, I met him right around 2015. And since then, I've gotten to know him as a friend and as a colleague. And of course, I've also gotten to know his philosophy that drives his work, which is to design with purpose, build for people, and be curious. Now, prior to coming to UCSB, Yehia was the founding technology executive at UC Merced, and at UC Santa Barbara, he led the technical implementation of UC Path, the UC-wide job builder program, introduced single sign-on and the phrase "I am UCSB," and he actually won a UC Sauder Award for his efforts. Now, on a personal note, I want to thank Yehia for all the fun conversations that we have with our shared interest with emerging technologies, specifically AI. So we have a lot of conversation around that. And additionally, I also want to thank Yehia for serving as a mentor to others. And specifically this last year, Yehia was a mentor for the, as part of the IT professionals mentorship program for Viral. And so Yehia, thank you so much for all your contributions. And to the EA team, it's always a privilege and a pleasure working alongside you all. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Carrie Bierman, Associate Vice Chancellor of Budget and Planning. I just wanted to say a few words about my experience with the campus IT architect team. I work very closely with Mike Smith on the financial modernization project, and it's been really one of the most rewarding parts of this effort in this massive project that we are about ready to go live with. Mike has brought some clarity to a very complex project. We've got a lot of things changing, especially in the data warehousing and reporting space. He's really done it with a very calm and steady presence. And for those of you that work with Mike, you know how incredibly methodical he is and how he approaches problems, and he's never rushed, sort of always thoughtful and deliberate. And it's just made such a difference on this very high stakes project. And so I want to say thank you to Mike. Thank you to our campus IT architects. Our partnership is so important, and I'm a believer with true partnership, you really can accomplish anything. And so, Mike, specifically, thank you for your leadership on the FMM project and the partnership across department lines. You don't often see that. And I just want to say that is so important to the success of UCSB, to the success of this particular project. And I value that so much. So thank you. And I appreciate you all.
All right, let's dive straight in. This is the final section of our What's Next presentation, aimed right at you, the technical folks in the ITS architecture group.
That's right. We really want to talk about how we, the ITS architecture team, are geared up to partner with you.
Exactly. Our mission is pretty simple. Help you succeed, help enable UCSB's future tech wins.
And step one is making sure you see us as your go-to IT experts. Really, think of us as partners embedded with you.
Partners, right. Not just consultants dropping in.
Exactly. We're here for consultations, yes, but also like architectural design, reviews, actual collaboration, getting our hands dirty together.
And the key is looping you in early, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The earlier we're involved in your thinking, your projects, the better the outcome. It's all about being proactive.
Makes sense. Now, this partnership, it's got to be a two-way street, right? We need your input to make sure our support actually hits the mark.
Totally. We need to understand what's coming down the pike for UCSB.
So we're asking, what are those big strategic initiatives you see, maybe 1 to 3 years out? Where does technology play a key role?
And importantly, what kind of architectural help from us would be most valuable? Is it, deep design work?
Or more high-level strategy, maybe workshops on specific tech, like cloud stuff, or even just practical templates to speed things up.
Oh, yeah. And how do we best connect? What works for your team?
Yeah.
Regular check-ins, specific channels. We need that feedback.
Okay, switching gears slightly but still related. Let's talk pain points. Those persistent IT headaches.
We all have them.
What are they for you? Inefficiencies that drive you crazy, integration issues between systems, maybe data silos, or scalability problems.
Lay it on us. Seriously. Understanding these common struggles helps us find root causes. Maybe we can build shared solutions, standards even.
Leverage the latest tech to fix old problems.
Exactly. Which leads perfectly into a really exciting initiative, developing cloud-native application patterns for UCSB.
Ooh, okay. A blueprint, basically.
Pretty much. A UCSB-specific blueprint for building modern apps. Think resilient, scalable, agile, using cloud-native approaches.
So we're talking microservices, containers, Kubernetes, I assume, DevOps workflows.
You got it. All that good stuff. We want to define best practices, recommend specific tools and stacks that work well here, provide starter kits.
Templates to get people going faster.
Right. And training, support. But, and this is key, we need your real-world experience to make this truly useful. Your insights are vital.
Got it. Collaboration is essential there. Okay, final big area. Enhancing data capabilities. Huge topic.
Massive. We're focusing on three main things. First, strengthening the data foundation itself.
What does that involve? Like governance?
Yeah, shared data governance, standardizing ETL tools and pipelines, and getting a better handle on unstructured data, maybe using some AI there.
Okay, foundation first. What's second?
Advancing analytical reporting, modernizing the infrastructure, better data integration, really unlocking deeper, more strategic insights.
Moving beyond just basic reports to like predictive stuff.
That's the goal, enabling smarter decisions. And third, enabling scalable, intelligent data use.
Sounds powerful. Big data platforms, machine learning.
Exactly. Leveraging those technologies, but critically, developing frameworks we can scale this responsibly across campus. Data privacy, security, all paramount.
Makes total sense. So wrapping up this what's next view, the ITIS Architecture Group is really here to support you, the technical community.
We're committed to tackling this future together, using the best tools, and working collaboratively.
So the final thought for you listening is, how do these initiatives, the cloud patterns, the data focus, how could they impact your work, your projects?
Yeah, think about that. And please, reach out. Share your insights, your challenges, those roadblocks. Your perspective is absolutely crucial for shaping where we all go next.